Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to list down facts about the MCU's Avengers you didn't know about. Let's get right into it. Number 1. There's a very strange reason why Captain America isn't eating in a post-credit scene of the Avengers. What happens after you save the world? Of course, you should be eating something. In the Avengers, our heroes go out for shawarma after winning the Battle of New York, but Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, does not appear to be partaking. This is because Chris Evans had grown a beard for his next film, Snowpiercer, and was unable to shave it in time for the scene. The actor wore a prosthetic jaw to keep him looking like our fresh-faced Captain America, who wouldn't grow his own beard until Infinity War. He's not only not eating, but he's also covering half of his face with his hand. The day after filming that scene, Robert Downey Jr. arrived at an Entertainment Weekly roundtable interview ahead of his co-star. He quipped, "Where's Chris Evans?" He then added, "Getting his face replaced?" Number 2. Agent Coulson wasn't even supposed to have a name. Clark Gregg, who began his MCU arc in the first Iron Man, revealed to Cinema Blend that he was originally supposed to appear in 2 scenes. Agent Phil Coulson of S.H.I.E.L.D. was in fact just an unnamed agent in the script. Gregg's chemistry with Downey and Gwyneth Paltrow impressed director Jon Favreau, who expanded the role. Of course, Coulson would go down to play a pivotal role in the Marvel Universe, appearing in Iron Man 2, Thor, The Avengers, and Captain Marvel, as well as directing the television series Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Number 3. Thor Ragnarok has a much different title in Japan. The term Ragnarok refers to the violent rebirth of the world in Norse mythology, which inspires the Thor comics, during which many gods were destroyed. Because the third Thor film isn't well known in Japan, Marvel gave it a much more evocative title for that market. As a result, Thor Ragnarok was renamed Mighty Thor Battle Royale, after the popular Japanese novel and film about child competitors fighting to the death in an arena. The Hunger Games did not invent this concept. Because Thor is forced to compete for the Grandmaster's entertainment, the title has been changed. Number 4. Doctor Strange was almost a horror movie. Or, at the very least, one that is more horror-inspired. Wes Craven, the genre's master, was reportedly on board to direct a Doctor Strange film as early as 1992. That obviously never happened, but it's entertaining to speculate on how terrifying his take on the Marvel Sorcerer would have been. Number 5. The first person to play Ant-Man on screen appears in the first movie, and it's not Paul Rudd. Garrett Morris appeared as Ant-Man in a Saturday Night Live sketch called Superhero Party in 1978, with host Margot Kidder reprising her Superman role of Lois Lane. Morris told CBR.com that Ant-Man director Peyton Reed, a fan of the sketch, contacted his manager and asked the actor to make a cameo. You can see him briefly as the driver of a car that Scott Lang lands on, while adjusting to his shrinking suit. Number 6. The war rhinos in Black Panther were played by really big horses. Many armored rhinos are ridden by members of Wakanda's border tribe, including Daniel Kaluuya's W'Kabi in the battle scene at the end of Black Panther. But contrary to popular belief, those tough-skinned warriors aren't entirely made of CGI. According to Associate Visual Effects Supervisor Todd Sheridan Perry's comments to VFX Voice, some of the war rhinos were played by Clydesdale horses, similar to the one seen in the famous holiday-themed beer commercial. Number 7. Robert Downey Jr. snuck some tasty props onto the Avengers Endgame set. Downey, a veteran of the MCU, knew better than anyone else in the massive superhero team-up how difficult it is to film a comic book movie, so he sneaked some snacks onto the set, which he would retrieve and eat during specific scenes without informing anyone else. Tony does, however, offer some contraband treats to the rest of the crew in one scene that was included in the film. Number 8. The villain of Spider-Man, Far From Home, almost played the hero instead. After Tobey Maguire was injured on the set of Seabiscuit, Jake Gyllenhaal, who plays the duplicitous and theatrical Quentin Beck Mysterio, was rumored to be taking over for him in 2004's Spider-Man 2. Maguire recovered in time to reprise his role as Peter Parker, so the point was moot. However, Gyllenhaal has admitted that he was one of several actors considered for the emergency fill-in role. Number 9. Peter Quill's ship is named after an 80s icon. The Milano is not a reference to the Guardians of the Galaxy hero's fondness for sandwich cookies. Peter Quill, who left Earth in the 1980s, is still fascinated by its pop culture, from music to teen idols. After the film's 2014 release, Guardians of the Galaxy director James Gunn confirmed on Twitter that Peter did in fact name his pride and joy after his childhood crush, Alyssa Milano, who was hugely popular for her role on Who's the Boss. Number 10. The X-Men almost crossed over with Captain America. According to rumors, X-Men characters Wolverine and Magneto were supposed to make a cameo in Captain America: The First Avenger. Both would have existed during the film's World War II setting. However, because the X-Men are Marvel characters with separate big screen rights, the plan never materialized. However, the characters have met in other forms of media. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.